Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to today's video. My name is Eric Ita, and today I want to talk about teaching dogs to be off-leash dogs.
No dog is that cute if they're biting.
No, I totally agree.
It makes no sense to me to have dogs if they cannot respond to me when we're off leash. If when we go outside, they run over there, they want to go do that, they don't want to be around me. So it's important to start teaching the dogs how to be off leash. Now, I know that there are legal issues when it comes to that. You can't just walk around with your dog without a leash, but that's not the point. We're talking about the mind state of the dog. Where is the dog mentally? Is the dog with you mentally? Can you drop the leash and have your dog still hang out there, still follow you? That's what I mean. So we've got a car coming. This is a great opportunity. Come on. Good. 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 So it's a very simple kind of strategy, right? You want to be able to call your dogs in moments of emergencies, like when there's a car coming by, or when there's a baby, or when there's another dog, right? So you want to make sure that your dog has a good recall. So how do you build recall? It's very simple. I always take food with me whenever I go outside. And then when it's time to reward the dog, I make sure I reward them only around the things that are difficult. Or if I've asked them for a command. So if I say the dog's name and the dog comes back to me, no problem, reward, make it exciting. You never really want it to be a boring situation that the dogs are coming back to you, because we're outside. There's more things happening that are more exciting than what I'm doing here, right? So I have to make this exciting. So I see play starting right now. Enough. Now we can see that the puppy doesn't have manners yet, right? So what am I going to do in this situation? As the leader, I should be able to just grab the leash and say, enough is enough, right? So let's go and see what happens. I have to wait till the dog is enough. Good. And this is where I think a lot of people fail, is people are not willing to correct their dogs. And I don't understand why, because that is a primary way that dogs understand the world. What is good, what is bad. I'm not saying it needs to be black and white, but I think that there needs to be some order, there needs to be some boundaries that are set. And if you're not setting those boundaries, the dog will always try to one-up you. The dog is an opportunistic predator, and they're always trying to find ways to get ahead. So they're always looking for opportunities to be disobedient, they're always looking for opportunities to get what they want. So it's either you use that to your advantage, or the dog uses it to their advantage. It's very simple. Prince, sit. Good. Capri, over here. Good. So these are all good things that I want to reward. Another thing to keep in mind is that the things that we work on inside the house, we need to work on outside just as well. Because the dog will listen to your sit and down in the house, but when you come outside, the dog doesn't see the picture the same way. So the dog isn't clear on the fact that whenever I give a command inside, it also applies to outside. So it's important that we come outside and make sure that the dog also understands these simple basic commands. So something like down. Good. This one understands German down. Hey, Platz. Good. 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 If you call your dog and your dog doesn't come back and you don't have an e-collar or a long line on them, just wait till they come back. So let's try Ellie, who's not as advanced. Ellie. Good. Well, I say she's not as advanced, but she really is just following Capri's lead. Good. Break. So let them go, play a bit, be a bit distracted, and then I'll call them back. Now, also another thing to remember is if the dog does come to you on their own, that's also an important thing to reward. It's not just that you called your dog and your dog came back. If you build a habit of rewarding your dog every time your dog comes back to you, it's safe to say that your dog will continue to come back to you because they see you as being someone who's rewarding to them. Good. Break. So right now Ellie's distracted. Ellie! Good. You can see where her primary, So right now I didn't release her even though I called her back. And she left on her own, so I can bring her back and make sure that she sits. Good. I'm not going to reward her for that because that's just me telling her what I want her to do here. And when I say break, then she can go back to play. But when I call her name, Ellie. Good. The play needs to end and she needs to come back and sit down until I give her another release command. See right here, she broke it again. Grab the leash, pull up. Good. Okay, then release her again to play. So after some repetition, whenever I say enough, what I expect is that the dog comes back and sits down. Good. Break. Well, here's a learning moment. Ellie. Good. So right now Capri's trying to play with Prince, but Prince is giving warning signs that he doesn't want to play. So if Capri's not paying attention to that, it's my duty to go in on behalf of Prince and say, listen, you need to cool it down. Otherwise, guess what's going to happen? Prince is going to have to do the correction. We don't ever really want dogs to correct other dogs in our presence because that tells the dog that we are not in charge of anything. So let's try that again. Break. See how Capri goes immediately to no. And I expect her to sit down. Good. And we have no further problems. Break. When I say no, no means no. It doesn't mean work on the neck and come back in 5 minutes and try again, which is literally what Capri does. Break. There you go. That's what I would like for her to do when I say break, is just go do something else. Go be a dog, go sniff, right? And then when I call her back, Ellie. Good. Capri. Good. I want them to come back to me, so. Good. Okay. Before I show you the last thing that we work on, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the channel because it's a new channel and we're trying to build a community of like-minded dog lovers like you. Now, the last thing that we work on usually is just simple obedience while I walk away. So I want to teach the dog that if I give the dog a command outside, I should be able to walk over there without the dog needing to follow me. So it's going to look something like this. Over here. Over here. Come on. Good. Sit. Good. Now I should be able to walk away. Good. See, this is not a sit. This is a down, okay? Now, how strict do I want to be? Quite strict, actually. Because when I say sit, sit means sit. Hey. No. Good. Hey, you. Sit. Good. So I'm going to walk away, but not too far initially. Good. We'll come back. Reward the dogs who are maintaining their sits. Then I'm going to walk this way. I knew it. Good.